Welcome back to my YouTube channel Information Nest, where learning becomes much easier. Today in this particular video, we are going to learn about the grade 8 from the textbook of SUGAMA SAMSKRITAM, chapter 1, VYAKARANA, SANJYAPADARUPAANI or Sanya, which is nothing but the noun forms. Before proceeding to the chapter, let's learn one sloka which is related to education. न चोरहार्यं न च राजहार्यं न भ्रातृभाज्यं न च भारकारि व्यये कृते वर्तत एव नित्यं विद्याधनं सर्वधनप्रधानं न not choraharyam is nothing but can be stolen by thieves. Rajaharyam can be seized by authorities or kings. Bhatruvajyam can be divided among brothers. Bhratru is brothers. Bhajyam, that is, it can be inherited. Bharakhari, heavy, burden. Vyaye krute, on being spent or shared. Vardhata eva, increases. Eva is only. Nityam, always or daily. Vidyadhanam, the wealth of knowledge or education. Sarvadhana Pradhanam, supreme among all forms of wealth. It cannot be stolen by thieves, nor it can be taken away by kings. It can be divided among brothers, and it never acts as a burden on your shoulders. The more you spend or share it, the more it continuously grows. The wealth of education or knowledge is truly the supreme among all forms of wealth. Why is this particular sloka is very useful for the students? Unlike material possessions like money, cars, or gadgets, which decrease when you share them or can be lost, education is the only asset that multiplies the more you pass it on to others. It stays with an individual forever as a light that nobody can take away. Welcome back, dear children. Today, we are conquering the chart which is provided in the PPT presentation, the Akaranta Pullinga, or in plain English, masculine words ending in A, that is A. Our test subject today in this particular chart is a random boy named Bala. He is a poor guy. He has no idea what is about to happen to him. Let's look at the columns first. Sanskrit does not just do one or many. We have Ekavachanam, just one lone boy. Dvivivachanam, exactly two boys because things come in pairs like shoes or trouble. Bahuvachanam, three or more boys, basically a whole party. Alright. We are moving row by row through the vibhaktis, the shape this word shifts into. Coming to first column, Prathama Vibhakti. They are considered to be the doers. It is the nominative case. These guys are doing all the work. In the first line, we have in Prathama Vibhakti, Balaha Balau Balaha. Balaha, a boy is eating pizza. Balau, two boys are eating pizza. Balaha, a whole squad of boys is destroying the buffet. Next, moving on to next Vibhakti, Dvitiya. Your second line, they are the targets. Now, we need to focus the shift. Action is being done to them. The magical English word here is to. Balam, Balav, Balana. Balam is the teacher gave homework to a boy. Balav, homework to two boys. Balana, homework to all the boys, nobody escapes. And moving on to the third Vibhakti, which is nothing but a case, Tritiya. They are the tools. How is the action happening? By or with someone. Balena Balabhyam Balaihi. Balena, the game was won by a boy. Balabhyam example by two boys. Balau, Balau, Balaihi, by a group of boys. Look at the last one, Balaihi. It sounds like a sigh of relief. Say it with me, Balaihi. Next, Moving on to fourth vibhakti, which is your chaturthi vibhakti, the gift giving. Generosity mode activated. The secret word here is for. Balaya balabhyam balebhyaha. Balaya, I bought ice cream for a boy. For a boy. Balabhyam, wait. Look closely at the chart. Does that word looks familiar? Yes. It's balabhyam again. Ice cream for two boys. Balebhyaha, ice cream for all the boys. And moving on to next Panchami Vibhakti, which will be your fifth case, the escape artist. Time to run away. This case is all about separation. The secret word is from. Balat, balabhyam, balebhyaha. Balat, the puppy ran away from a boy. Balabhyam, it's for the third time. You can see balabhyam. The puppy ran from two boys. And the last column, balebhyaha. The puppy ran from all the boys. Moving on to the next vibhakti, which will be your Shashti vibhakti, the bossy ones. Who owns what? This is the possession case, possessive case. Of or it ends with apostrophe s. Balasya balayoho balana. Balasya, that is the boys' video game console. Balayoho, that is two boys' console. Balana, that belongs to the whole group of boys. Moving on to the next vibhakti, Saptami. That is, this is the GPS like thing, location specific, locative case. Where are we exactly? In, on, or at. Bale, balayoho, baleshu. Bale, there is immense gaming talent in a boy. Balayoho, look, another twin. Balayoho shows up again. Talent in two boys. Baleshu, talent in many boys. Finally, we have the Sambodhana, the loudspeaker. Shout out case it is. You are literally yelling across a playground. Hey Bala, hey Bala, hey Bala, ha. Hey boys, class is starting. And look at that, you just conquered the whole chart. If you memorize this one grid, you can now hack into any regular masculine Sanskrit noun in existence. Rama, Deva, Gaja, they all follow the exact same cheat code. Now, repeat after me. Balaha balau balaha. Balam balau balane. Balena balabhyam balaihi. Balaya balabhyam balebhyaha. Balat balabhyam balebhyaha. Balasya balayoho balanam. Bale balayoho baleshu. He bala, he balau, he balaha. We conquered the Akara and the Pullinga Shabda last time. But today, we are diving into the Akarantaha Strilinga Shabdaha. These are feminine words that end with a long A sound. A star of the day is Lata, which means creeper or vine. Think of it like a plant winding its way up a wall, except it's winding its way into your memory. Once again, we have three columns, Ekavachanam, one vine, Dvivachanam, exactly two vines, Bahuvachanam, a whole jungle of vines. Let's power through the rules and unlock the cheat codes. Pratama Vibhakti, the starters, which is nothing but the subject case. The vines are just hanging out, doing their thing. Lata, late, lataha. In Lata, a vine grows. Late, two vines grow. Lataha, a bunch of vines grow. Don't forget that visarga sound at the end. It's like a tiny gas. Lataha. Coming to the Dvitiya Vibhakti, which is the destination. We add the magic English word to. Latam, late, lataha. Lata, the gardener walked to a vine. Late, look at the chart. Row 1 and row 2 in the middle column are identical. Late and late. Walked to two vines. Lataha. And look at the plural. It's another exact match with row 1. Walked to many vines. Two freebies already. Moving on to next, to Tritiya Vibhakti, which is the tool, action done by or with our plant friend. Lataya, latabhyam, latabihi. Lataya, the wall was covered by a vine. Latabhyam, covered by two vines. Latabihi, covered by many vines. Next, moving on to Chaturthi Vibhakti, which is the gift. Time to do something for the vines. Fertilizer time it is. Latayai latabhyam latabhyah. Latayai, I bought water for a vine. Latabhyam, double match alert. Latabhyam again, water for two vines. Latabhyah, water for many vines. Moving on to Panchami Vibhakti, which is the departure case, moving away. The magic word is from. Latayaha, latabhyam, latabhyah. Latayaha, a leaf fell from a vine. Latabhyam, yes, it's Latabhyam for the third time in a row. A leaf fell from two vines. Latabhyah, a leaf fell from many vines. Moving on to next Vibhakti, which is your Shashti Vibhakti, is the Ona, showing relationship. The magic word is of or apostrophe s at the end. Latayaha, latayoho, latanam. Latayaha, the singular here is a twin to profile. Latayaha means the flower of a vine. Latayoho, the flower of two vines. Latanam, the flower of many vines. And coming to the Shabdami Vibhakti, Latayam, Latayoho, Latashu. Latayam, a caterpillar is chilling on a vine. Latayoho, another twin. Latayoho repeats on two vines. Latashu on many vines. Finally, Sambodhan, Late, Late, Lataha. You are literally talking to the plants now. Late, O vine, please grow faster. Late, O two vines. Lataha, O vines. Boom, you have just mastered the Lata table. And here is the best part, because you know this grade from this particular presentation. You now automatically know the forms of Radha, Sita, Palika, Mala, and every other feminine word ending in A. Now repeat after me. Lata, Late, Lataha. Latam, Late, Lataha. Latayo, Latavyam, Latabihi. Lataye, Latavyam, Latabhyah. Latayaha, Latavyam, Latabhyah. Latayaha, Latayoho, Latana. Latayam, Latayoho, Latashu. Late, Late, Lataha. Alright, children. Welcome to the reality. We have memorized the boring charts, but how do these words actually fight when they are thrown into a real sentence battleground? Let's crack open the level grid in this particular image. Udaharanani, that is example. Today we are clearing 4 different levels, that is Pratama, Dvitiya, Tritiya and Chaturthi. We have got singular, dual and plural, which is Ekavachanam, Dvivachanam and Bahuvachanam. Let's see how these noun cases play the game. First, we have the nominative case. These are the main characters, the subjects out here doing their absolute most. In the singular mode, Adhyapakaha bodhayati. The teacher teaches. Dual mode, we have Kagau dayataha. 2 birds are flying. Look at them go. No traffic, no laws, just vibes. Plural mode, that is Bahuvachana Rupam, we have Janaha Udyane Brahmanti. Janaha is people, Udyane garden, Brahmanti walking. People are walking in the garden. Just a nice, casual, squat, stroll, classic walking. And moving on to the next Vibhakti, which is your Dvitiya Vibhakti, which is the target zone. This is the accusative case, which is the ultimate danger zone where the actions actually land. Keep your eyes on the direct objects, people. Sikshika Patam Patayat. Patayati. Sikshika is teacher, female teacher. It ends with A. That's why it is female teacher. Patam, lesson. Patayati, teaches. The female teacher teaches the lesson. Wait, what are we learning? Sanskrit grammar. Mind blowing. And moving on to the Dvivachanam, that is dual move, we have Balakau Gruhe Gachataha. Balakav is two boys. Gruhe is house. Gachataha goes. Two boys go to the house. Let's be honest, they are sprint running home because the new game update just dropped. Moving on to the Bahuvachana Rupa. Sainikaha Janan Rakshanti. Sainikaha, soldiers. Janan, people. Rakshanti is protects. The soldiers protect the people. Here, Janana to Janan is the correct accusative plural form. And next we have this Tritiya Vibhakti. Aham Relayanena Gachami is your Ekavachana. Aham is I. Relayanena is train. Gachami is go. I go by train. This particular Tritiya Vibhakti will be your instrumental case. Here we have this by or with magic words showing us exactly how things are getting done. In the Dvivachana Rupam of this particular Tritiya Vibhakti, we have Agam Padabhyam Chalami. Aham is I again. Padabhyam is 2 feet. Chalami, walk. I walk with my 2 feet because who needs a hoverboard when you have the ultimate zero battery natural transport, which is your feet. And moving on to the Bahuvachana Rupam, that is plural form, we have Balakaha Swavahanaihi Shalam Agachanti. Balakaha is the boys, plural form, Bahuvachana Rupam. Swavahanaihi is own, Swa is own or self, Vahanaihi is vehicles. Shala, school, Agachanti is comes. The boys come to school by their own vehicles. And now let's move on to the Chaturthi Vibhakti, which is your generosity mode. The dative case. Everything here is happening for or to someone. Is a magical word, for or to. Pure wholesome kindness in this round. So, Ekavachana Rupam in this Chaturthi Vibhakti, column 1 says, Pita Putraya Pustakam Dadati. Pita, father, Putraya, son, Pustakam, book, Dadati gives. The father gives a book to the son. Next, we have this Dvivachana Rupam, which is your dual form or move. Tvam Balikabhyam Rotikam Pacha. Tvam is you. Balikabhyam is girls, two girls. Rotikam is roti. Pacha is cook. You cook roti for the two girls. And moving on to the Bahuvachana Rupam, we have Sainikaha Janebhyaha Suraksham Kurvanti. Sainikaha again, already we have seen this Sainikaha is soldiers. Janebhyaha again people. Suraksham protects. Kurvanti provides. Soldiers provide security for the people. And that is a flawless victory on this particular examples which is provided in this presentation. Once you know the formula, spotting the endings is easier than beating level 1 of any game. If Padabhya means with 2 feet, how do you think you would say with 2 hands? Drop your best guess in the comments right now. Let's see who the real Sanskrit pro is. Go review these sentences, smash that like and subscribe button so you don't miss the next level up, and I will catch you in the next video. Stay legendary. Now let's move on to the next Vibhakti which we have here is Panchami Vibhakti, which talk about the ablative case. The magic word is from because something is happening, separating or breaking away here. In the examples which is given in the Ekavachana Rupam, Ekavachanam column is Dvanihi Doordarshanat Agachati. Dvanihi is sound. Doordarshanat is television. Agachati is comes. So the sound comes from the television. In the Dvivachana Rupam, we have this example. Apanikaha Balakavyam Rupyakani Svikaroti. Apanikaha is the shopkeeper. Balakavyam, two boys. Rupyakani, money. Svikaroti, accepts. The shopkeeper accepts money from the two boys. Bahuvachana Rupam, we have this example. Needinyaha Janebhyaha matam pruchati. Needinyaha is the politician. Janebhyaha people. Matam opinions. Pruchati ask. The politician asks for opinions from the people. Moving on to the next vibhakti, which is Shashti vibhakti, the genitive case. The magic words are of or apostrophe yes. This is all about relationship, flexes, and possession. In the Ekavachana Rupam, we have this example. Tat vrukshasya phalam madhuram asti. That vrukshasya trees, phalam fruit, madhuram sweet, asti is. That tree's fruit is sweet. In the Dvivachana Rupam, we have this Vanaraha Sunakayoho Rotikam Chorayati. Vanaraha, monkey. Sunakayoho. Sunakayoho is two dogs. Rotikam, roti. Chorayati is steals. A monkey steals a roti of the two dogs. Moving on to the next column, we have this Bahuvachana Rupam. The example is Mahilanam Abaranani Sundarani Santi. Mahilanam, women. Abaranani, ornaments. Sundarani, beautiful. Santi, are. The ornaments of the women are beautiful. So, Mahilanam is the plural form in this particular sentence. And moving on to the next Vibhakti, we have this Shabdami Vibhakti, which is your GPS tracker, the locative case. Where exactly is the action taking place? The magic words are in, on, or at. Ekavachana Rupam, we have this Vayuyanam Akashamarge Gachati. Vayuyanam is airplane. Agashamarge is skyway. Gachati goes. The airplane goes in the skyway. In the Dvivachana Rupam, we have Margayoho Vrukshani Santi. Margayoho is roads. Vrukshani, trees. Santi, are. There are trees on both roads. And coming to the Bahuvachana Rupam, we have this example. Jantushalayam aneke jantavaha santi. Jantushalayam is your zoo. Aneke, many. Jantavaha, animals. Santi, are. There are many animals in the zoo. A whole wild safari right there. Don't feed the monkeys. We know what they do to rotis. And finally, we have this Sambodhana. This is the vocative case. This is when you are literally yelling across the server or the room to get someone's attention. Let's hear it. Are, Kanye, Grihapatham, Kutrasti. Hey girl, Are, Kanye, hey girl. Grihapatham, homework. Kutra, where? Asti is. Where is the homework? Are, Kanye, Grihapatham, Kutrasti. Hey girl, where is the homework? In the Dvivachana Rupam, we have this example. Hey Purushav, Karyam Samyak Asti. Hey Purushav, here, two men. Oh, you two men. Karyam, work. Samyak, good. Asti is. Oh, you two men, the work is good. And the last and final Bahuvachana Rupam, we have this. Bo Chatraha Swaha Punaha Agachantu. Bo Chatraha, Bo, O. Chatraha, students. Swaha, tomorrow. Punaha, again. Agachantu, come. So, Bo Chatraha Swaha Punaha Agachantu is, O students, come behind tomorrow. And look at that. You have completely cleared the entire chart. Give yourself a massive pat on the back. You are legends. You can now spot cases in real Sanskrit sentences like actual cyber prose. Today we are going to learn a new word Muni. Ikarantaha Linga Shabdaha Muni means sage or saint. Once you master this particular table, you can instantly unlock Hari, Kavi, Rishi and other dozens of words. Here we have again Ekavachanam, Dvivachanam and Bahuvachanam columns. Moving on to the first Vibhakti, which is your Pratama Vibhakti, the subject case. The main characters are taking the field. Munihi, Muni, Munayaha. Munihi, a sage is meditating. Muni, two sages are meditating. Munayaha, a group of sages are meditating. Dvitiya Vibhakti is your accusative case. This is where the action lands. We add the magic word to. Munim, Muni, Munin. Munim, the king bowed to a sage. Muni bowed to two sages. And Bahuvachana Rupam we have Munin, bowed to many sages. And moving on to the Tritiya Vibhakti, we have here the Tritiya Vibhakti is nothing but your instrumental case. Here the magic words are by or with. So, Munina, Munebhyam, Munebihi. Munina is peace was found by a sage. Munibhya, peace was found by two sages. Munibihi, peace was found by many sages. And next we have this Chaturthi Vibhakti, the dative case. Time to bring out the rewards. The magic word here is for. Munaye, Munibhyam, Munibhyaha. Munaye is I brought fresh healthy food for a sage. Munibhyam, double match alert. It's Munibhyam again, fruit for two sages. Munibhyaha, fruit for many sages. Sharing is caring. Next is your Panchami, which is the ablative case, gaining knowledge or separation. From is the key word. Munehe, Munibhyam, Munibhyaha. Munehe, I received an inspiring blessing from a sage. Munibhyam, yes, it's Munibhyam for the third time in a row. An absolute copy-paste victory for your exam memory. A blessing from two sages. Munibhyaha, a blessing from many sages. Moving on to the next Vibhakti, which is your Sashti Vibhakti, the genitive case, showing ownership and deep connection. And here the magic words that you should look for is of or apostrophe yes. Munehe, Munebhya, Munyoho, Munina. Munehe is ashram of a sage. Munyoho, the ashram of two sages. Muninam, the ashram of many sages. Next, we have this Shabdami Vibhakti, which is the locative case. As usual, the ultimate GPS tracker. Here, the magic words are in, on, or at. You need to look for those in, on, or at a sentence. So, if you find it, it is the locative case, which is your Saptami Vibhakti. Munav, Munyoho, Munishu. Munav, there is ultimate focus and calm in the sage. Dual mode, we have Munyoho. It repeats again, calm in two sages. Munishu, calm in many sages. Finally, we have the Sambodhanam, the vocative case. He Mune, He Muni, He Muneyaha. He Muni, O sage, guide us to top marks. He Muni, O two sages. He Muneyaha, O sages. Here just channel the linguistic power of the whole Muni table. Keep an eye on those copy-paste dual columns. Remember the singular matchers and you will completely breeze through this section of your CBSE grammar exam with zero stress. Now that you know how Muni goes, how do you think you would write the Pratama Vibhakti plural for the word Rishi? Drop your best guess in the comments right now and let's see who gets the gold star. Alright children, let's move on to the next table in this image, which is Ukarantaha Pullingaha Shadhu Shabdaha. So I'm not going to go in detail, just let's compare the Muni table with Sadhu table, and only major difference can be identified and it will be easy for you to study again and again, memorize again and again. Wherever you see Muni having Ya sound, Sadhu swaps it for a Va sound. So instead of Munayaha or Munaye, you get Sadhavaha and Sadhve. Also, the singular ownership forms shift from an E to an O sound, making Munehe turn into Sadhoho. Best of all, the middle column is an absolute freebie. Rows 1 and 2 are twins, Sadhu. Rows 3, 4 and 5 are triplets, Sadhubhyam. And rows 6 and 7 match perfectly, Sadvoho. Track the shifts, use your copy paste twins and you will crush this CBSE exam in no time. If the singular form is Sadhoho, how would you write the same form for Guru? Drop it in the comments. Smash that subscribe button and stay brilliant. Now repeat after me. Sadhu sadhu sadavaha, sadhum sadhu sadhun, sadhuna sadhubhyam sadhubihi, sadhave sadhubhyam sadhubhyaha, sadhoho sadvoho sadhuna, sadhav sadvoho sadhushu, he sadhu, he sadhu, he sadhavaha. Alright children, let's pull up the master summary, which is your revision, Punaravrutihi. Think of this table as your ultimate matching rule book for sentence construction. Let's speedrun these 8 golden rules in one quick paragraph so you never mix up your cases again. To lock this in your brain instantly, you just think of cases as your ultimate field roles. Prathama is the main character doing the work, while Dvitiya is the target zone that answers what or whom. Tritiya acts as your helper tool, like writing with a pen. Chaturthi activates generosity mode to show who you are doing something for. And Panchami is the launch pad showing where something is separating from. When you need to show ownership or relationships, Shashti acts as your climber tag, followed by Saptami as your location with GPS tracker showing where or when things happen, and finally Sambodhana is your playground megaphone used to call out to someone directly. This is the entire case system locked down from this particular image. Match these active rules to your word endings and you will absolutely dominate your examinations. If you are writing a sentence about a leaf falling from a tree, which Vibhakti does the word tree get? Drop your answers in the comments right now. Smash that subscribe button for more lightning fast study hacks and stay brilliant. Thank you. Children, there you have it. Look at what you just accomplished. Sanskrit grammar isn't some ancient mystery meant to confuse you. It is a beautifully engineered puzzle, and today you just figured out how to piece it together like absolute pros. Every single table you memorize, every single pattern you spot, and every single rule you master is a massive level up for your focus, your memory, and your intellect. You're training your brain to think faster, sharper, and smarter than ever before. So, when you walk into the exam hall, do not let those long charts intimidate you. You have got the blueprints now. You know how to track the doers, find the tools, trace the sources, and pinpoint the coordinates. You have the ultimate grammar tools right in your hands and you're fully prepared to crush it. I'm incredibly proud of the effort you are putting in today. If this lightning fast speed run helped your brain click, do me a huge favor, smash that like button, share this video with your study squad so the whole team wins, and hit the subscribe button to stay ahead of the class. Stay brilliant, stay legendary, keep working hard, keep believing in your potential, and I will see you at our next video. Thank you so much.